You said sluts can change the world.
Yeah, why can't they? Horny time. Oh, I love it. It's not as big as that dick we ate. This is like a POV of us going on a date, except there's like 3 other people. Hey, check it out. Woo! Look at us.
Hey, you.
What are we doing today?
We're going to the Sweet Paradise for a little erotic theater.
Sweet Paradise?
Yeah, it's called Sweet Paradise.
Okay.
It's an erotic theater where you can participate a little bit.
Oh, I can participate.
Let's go. After you.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Welcome to Sweet Paradise.
It's so decorated. It's like Christmas. It's like a cave.
Would you like to drink something?
Like a Red Bull. I don't drink because I'm allergic. Some of these I'm confused. Like, what does this do? Do I put this in my asshole? It says oral. You put your penis in the hole?
Alors, le bracelet bleu, c'est si tu veux juste regarder. Le bracelet jaune, t'es ok pour interagir un peu. On peut te demander de monter sur scène, jouer un petit rôle. Et le bracelet rouge, je les ai fait tomber par terre, mais voilà la boîte. Pour jouer un rôle un peu plus impliquant. Sachant que tu peux dire non, hein. Tu peux changer d'avis.
Ok.
Consentement avant tout.
Alors pour notre couple de stars, je veux bien 2 bracelets rouges, du coup, s'il te plaît. Moi, je vais prendre un jaune.
Ah, toi tu vas participer aussi.
Ouh.
Oh, look at him, yellow.
I'm not blue, I'm yellow.
Oh, okay, fair.
Bonsoir. We have kind of special guests tonight, and I will ask you to applaud. Queen Cleopatra is coming to Sweet Paradise. When she's coming, please stand. Queen Cleopatra had a great reputation. She had a sexual appetite, a huge one. Queen Jules Caesar is coming! So I think Jules Caesar is really upset.
What's going on here?
You have to charm me.
Oh, le Jules César va devoir charmer sa reine.
J'ai beaucoup aimé le putain de monsieur. Et le
Ah mais moi aussi, c'était divin.
You said a lot that you were into a very traditional education with your parents. How did you make the change, like make the move?
I think I've always just been so curious, like with traveling, with cuisine, of course with sex. When I started exploring sexuality and I realized how much fun it is when you practice it in a safe, consensual way, it's such a freeing concept that I want everyone to experience if they could. Everyone would just be much happier. When people are mad that I do gangbangs, I'm like, why would that make anyone mad? I'll fuck you too. It's funny when it shocks people because every time I tell a girl, she's always like, I love it. Like, you know, like
So
I
it
think,
shocks guys more than girls, you think?
I don't think it even shocks guys. I think it shocks people that I don't feel embarrassed after. And really, I don't feel embarrassed because what's there to be embarrassed about? Like a guy can say that he wants to get fucked by 5 girls. No one finds that embarrassing. People experience women like me to feel shame. Like we're supposed to go die in a ditch after having a high body count or whatever. And to see someone like me continually live their life with so much pride and joy, it goes against everything they've learned their whole life about people like me.
You said sluts can change the world.
Yeah, why can't they? You know, like we have so many strange people in power. Like why can't someone less respectful go in and like change the status quo? In America, there's always going to be pushback. I think I've given up on changing people's minds. I just want, if you feel like you relate to me, that it resonates with you. There's a lot of people like me that already exist. You know, they just want to feel seen, they want to see the representation. You know, if you've made up your mind that you aren't for me, then it's, you know, it's your loss, not mine.
somebody was like, she's famous, no, I know her. Like,
Yes, he has good taste.
all right, let's go eat.
Yay! This is such a funny itinerary. Horny time.
Let's go to the pig.
So I had no idea what they were saying, but the body is universal. My favorite show that I like was obviously mine because I got fucked and banged out by this guy. I'm excited. I love Paris so far. I've been here for about 3 hours. I've had a good impression. I've seen a lot of butts and tits, like a lot. So far, I love it here. Very horny place.
And you're only here for a day.
I know, it's so sad. But every time I'm in Paris, I do something horny and outrageous.
Every time you are everywhere, you do something horny.
Horny and outrageous, yeah. People are the best books. This is the best way to know a country.
How many times have you been to Paris?
This is my 4th time.
All right.
Okay, so I've been here a lot.
And what's the craziest thing you've done in Paris so far?
The craziest thing I've done so far is go to Pigalle to Moon City and get finger banged by like 8 people.
Attention,
Oh,
Tom.
great!
Yeah.
Ah!
Pied de cochon.
Pied de cochon. Pied de cochon. Pied de cochon. This is the Frenchest meal of my life.
Do you have to have like a special diet when you shoot?
If it's anal, then yeah, you have to eat clean. Otherwise, you're gonna suffer for so long. I just like try to eat better when I know I'm gonna shoot because I'm gonna be naked.
Now that you did it once, do you want it to become like a habit? Or
I want it every day.
Oh, you want to shoot anal every day?
Maybe once a week because I like to eat. The day before is just like nothing greasy, like you want to be healthy. But then like the day of, if you're hungry, you get gummy bears or coconut water because it's sugar. So you have energy, but you don't digest it. So you're not gonna like be bloated. This is like a POV of us going on a date.
Oh, that's true.
Except there's like 3 other people, but yeah. Hey.
So you want to call it POV?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
The point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed also that in Europe, we don't talk about money. You are talking a lot about it in podcasts and stuff.
The reason why I say it in like publicly is it's not really to brag, but it's more like I didn't know it was possible to make that much money until I heard people talk about it, and then I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, okay, if you're making 10K, I think I can make 10K. So it's good visibility. I want to make $1 million doing something else at the same time because it's really like it gives me a lot of anxiety that all my income comes from one place. My life is amazing now, but what if OnlyFans is gone?
Yeah, if tomorrow OnlyFans doesn't
Then I
exist
have
anymore.
savings, but then like my savings will only go for so long. So I want to like make sure that I have like different stuff.
Oh, Samuel. Okay, so first step. You've been together for how long? 5 years, right? No?
This is year 5.
Wow, congrats. Wow, and where did you meet?
Where? How?
Oh yeah, here he goes.
She liked me telling the story because I get excited. But so we worked for 2 different companies where we would go to like welfare offices.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
she did that. And you were doing that too?
Yeah, we're both doing that. So I saw her and I was like, yo, like, why is this beautiful woman in the hood? And then I saw, oh, she's working. I wanted to say what's up, like, hey, how's it going? But like, I was like, she's at work, like, I don't want to. And then she started talking to me, and then she walked away. And in my head, I was like, was she just flirting with me? Then we probably talked like 2 or 3 more times. I was like, bro, I swear she flirting with me. She took her shoes off and showed me her feet. So then, long story short, it's time for me to leave. So I went to say bye to her, and she gave me a hug. Should I ask her out? And I was like, nah. So I kept walking.
Okay.
I get halfway down the block. She goes, I like your face. At this point, she's just throwing it at me. And then we hung out that Sunday, and then the rest is history.
Did you know at the time that it will be like your boyfriend?
No.
Boyfriend?
That was not on the radar at all. I just wanted to have a fun time.
I think it's the most common question that you have, or maybe you as well. How can you be with a porn star?
I usually give the same exact answer every time. I knew what I signed up for, like when I started. So even though she wasn't doing porn yet, like I told you, I started Instagram. Clearly, I knew the type of woman she was, and then like it was clear, like she took me to like sex parties and whatnot. So like I understood what it was when I started.
How does it work? How do you date? How do you call yourself
polyamorous?
I find like polyamorous to be, I don't know, the connotation is so corny to me sometimes, so I just say we're in an open relationship.
You understand, like, it's like this, like, I see other girls, I have a good time, and so I know that she's gonna see other guys and have a good time.
Well, it worked for 5 years already, almost 5 years. So.
Yeah, almost 5 years.
Thank you.
And it's just communication also, like it's just like, you know, there's boundaries to follow, and then everything else should be fine. Do you date?
Date?
Yeah. Do you have a romance? This is a big boy.
This is the Bigfoot.
The trotter.
Pied de cochon. How does it look?
It's big.
Pig's feet that big?
Yeah, they're big boys. You know, it's not as big as that dick we ate earlier. That was so tasty. I like the bone marrow escargot. That's why we ordered it 6 times.
Would you say you have friends in the industry, like proper friends?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends. I think I have a lot of friends in general, but
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot of like very strange friends. Like I like passion. So if you're passionate about anything, I want to be your friend.
Who will you say is your best friend in the industry?
I like my friend. I think for porn, maybe Emma Magnolia, or you know, in Xmas you met my OnlyFans mom, the one that looks like my mommy.
Oh, yeah.
Jade, yeah. Yeah, I talk to her like every day. 4 heels.
Prada, baby.
Prada, baby.
Okay.
Oh, the great. No, I got it. Oh, I love it. And then there's the Eiffel, the city of love,
Yep.
and the city of greats. A lot.
What advice would you give to people who are not familiar at all with sex parties or swinger clubs and don't dare to try it, you know?
They're a lot safer than a normal club, I'll tell you that. I think people understand communication and boundaries like so much better. I feel like it's a much safer place to like explore your sexuality than like hookups at a normal club, personally.
Is it how you discovered your own sexuality?
Yeah. I went to my first sex club when I was 19. So obviously before I could even go to a normal club, I was so lucky to experience a lot of like real, genuine connection. Like that was based off of communication and consent and boundaries. And that's why I have such a positive view out of everything today, because a lot of my early sexual experiences weren't based off of like trauma or guilt or anything like that. Oh God, this is like my nightmare.
Thank you both of you for your time. I hope you enjoyed Paris.
We had the best time.
Great time.
Super horny.
You're a great host.
And I hope you'll come back.
Oh, we'll keep coming.
So the night is not over for you.
No, we will continue partying.
See, I almost pulled out one. But I'm gonna show you something else.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
See you soon.